Okay, am I live? Alright, yeah, I am live. I just need to bring it up on my thing so I have a view of it. Hello one, hello all. Praise the sun. Okay. Can't even spell right, I guess. You hear a tiny bit of static. Let me know, like, how loud is it? That's what I need to know. Good music, man. That is loud, holy crap. Is it good connection at least? It's not loud, but it's annoying at sometimes. Yeah, I don't know the hotkeys for this. I want to see. Is it everything that's on my screen? Is it just screen capture? Okay, yeah, so it's just screen capture. That's cool. That's actually not bad. I could use that for something. But until I'm get OBS fixed, I'm gonna have to use this. Alright. So besides a little bit of static, is everything else good? I'm not too loud, nothing like that. Gotta wait for, you know, who to say something. How long is your delay? On my end, it's like 15 seconds. 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Last time we were interrupted because this. Let's hope it works this time. Maybe. Oh wait, yeah. I have to do this. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I'm not gonna do that. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Draw a penis. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And that was the news with Gregory. Pretty sexy, right? I'm gonna post this link in with you. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, I'm gonna show someone the poem, alright. Darren, can I show you my poem? Wink, wink. I'm gonna have to say, sorry. This is a good poem, Gregory. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention that I sold my fucking soul for a cupcake, apparently. And I'm standing in front of you in the club room? What? Oh. Oh, well, of course. I still didn't get to see the cupcake at all. Just saying that. Just throwing it out. Kinda sad. Just really, really sad. I'll break my promise. See? As like I said before, Gary. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. You know, praising his son. Killing a few people here and there. It's, I don't know. Just, you know, it's whatever. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her now. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Spanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that. You to that then. Can't English at all. Never can. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. Praise the sun. It makes me feel like you missed me. I miss you too, son. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. That is a sincere line, and I myself would like some breakfast at 6 p.m. because I'm fat. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Well, next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to? I don't know. That's a hard decision. Fuck. I think I'm just have to leave. End the stream here. I can't decide. I still don't like that closet here. It's a bad closet. Like a really bad one. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. She's the only one who didn't like my poem. You think the audio keeps going in and out at random moments? Maybe it's me too. Is it better if I talk into the microphone like this? Because I know I haven't worked out all the kinks yet with this. I might have to just talk louder. Maybe it's not picking my voice up good. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Like, God, it just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? A little bit. I'll pass. Wimp. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Eagles can fly. What? Really? Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Eagles can fly. I don't hear it. This sounds decent on my end. That's about it. Oh, yeah. It looks decent on my end. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's just, you say it's come back after a second. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. It's just, it's a list. Thank you for listing me what some animals can do. You repeated eagles twice. To be honest, I didn't like it, but don't tell her. Also, just happened once. Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because I didn't like it. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Just, my bad. Let me know next time it happens. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simp writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Ooh, want some wordplay? Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud. Then I won't take that away from her. Phew. water. Tastes just like water. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can't stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Aw, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, do you have a couple suggestions? If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Gregory did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Like the sun, which I haven't yet. Oh, you're dead to me. What about me? Am I not inspiring enough? And Greg liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member here. Yeah? That's not what I said, your stands as well. Maybe yours is just like Gregory appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way, make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gregory started showing up. What? Oh, plot twist! Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls suddenly noticed I was just standing there. Hey, Gregory, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing, it's effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Gregory. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not the only necessary limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Gregory? Well, how did I get dragged in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Oh, whomever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. Help me, Sayori! I mean, her boobs magically grew a size for me, apparently. But then again, I didn't like her poem. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing is, they still put to still putting feelings into it and become something really personal, like this video. No, maybe. Don't tell Mama. That's where Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only can't because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin beard in her hand, so she sits down on her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. How are you holding up, baby? Dare bear? Gare bear? Snare bear? Flare bear? Zare bear? Where bear? Lair bear? Pear bear? Ear bear? Air bear? Boy bear? Nair bear? Mare bear? You can just replace any letter of the alphabet and it works. It's kind of nice. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, here. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Which one of the girls do you think is more of a dick than a bitch to you? None of them are really a bitch to me, or like a dick or anything to me. What happened, I think, is they just got stressed out because they weren't praising the sun at home. Like, nowhere near enough, you know? And what happens is, when someone doesn't praise the sun, the pressure just builds up, and they just break at the simplest things, and, you know? They were just trying to see which one's poems are better and had a simple disagreement because someone clearly didn't praise the sun enough. Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Gregory. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Susie said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. Oh, she did. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Hey, Monica. Hey there, Monica. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Greg, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Who should I impress now? my excellent writing skills. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Gregory, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Let's go. Ha ha. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, I must confess that bush behind you is the most beautiful bush I've ever seen. So get the fuck out of the way so I can stare at it. But what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Gary, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. They want the D. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't got onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, on the ear, on the nose, and on the foot, and on the hand, and on that fence, and on that bush, and on that roof, and on that hole, and on ever. I just pat the entire street down, just break into that person's house there, pat all their stuff in my pockets, you know. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh. Sticky massacre. Okay. Let's write another fantastic poem. Incapable stickiness. I could start with strawberries again. Peer. Frightening lollipops. Peer. Sunny, because it's praising the sun. It has the word sun in it, so I have to pick it. Peer. Sunny. Sensation. Vibrant, brisk, whistle, dream, swimsuit, kiss. It's nothing but sensation. Nibble. Childhood, starscape, candy, disarray, cheer, passion. Nibble. On death. Because death is kawaii as fuck. And what happens when you die? You blow bubbles. At people's lipsticks, togethers, at people's play, at people's pinks, at people's determinations, at people's calms, at people's vitalities, at people's emails. That was probably really stupid, but fuck. Anime again. We're going anime again. And another climax. No shame, but there's gonna be some shame. Bouncy what? Bouncy essence of lust. A bouncy essence of lust. Gotta have the name of the game in there. Cute, embrace, romance, waterfall. Romance, why not? We're gonna write, oh man, Shakespeare. Misfortune. Judgment. Fluffy. Rose. Infinite. Charm. color, treasure, breath, horror, and unending. That's how you write a poem. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Gregory. Yo, Sayori. Darren, do you know what updog is? Oh, wait, no. Shit. Never mind. You were there. I tried to get you with it, but that's kind of stupid because you were there. And I just made myself look stupid. I mean, between you and me, I made myself look pretty fucking stupid there, right? Am I the only one? No? Okay. Thank you for that instant reply that hasn't happened yet. Because you're on a slightly longer delay than what I'm seeing. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your purse, Sayori? Why, that's all of a sudden. No reason, really. Just want to look at it. So nervously returns her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah, it did fail. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Huh? I give up. Don't make me feel so guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Greg to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Aha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to this club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? That was a loud noise. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh. What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. That's Sneeble face. He's the murderer. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's okay. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Nah. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Strangle. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand as he reaches up to nudge Sarah off of her. Sarah suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sarah trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sarah? Eh? Natsuki claps around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. She's not? Or you're just gonna have to burn the whole building down, I guess. Gotta get her out somehow. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. She's dead. Of course she's okay. No, she's real dead. She probably just had something to do, and I hope she's definitely dead. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah, pretty popular with the dead folk. You don't think she's dead? She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She'll probably be more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, wow. I just... Oh, wow, I need it. Oh, I thought... Okay. My bad. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Bet she came back from the dead, I guess. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't know where you played music as well, Monica. Just gonna throw in that voice occasionally. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. She's lying out her ass. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gregory. Monica smiles sweetly. Off, away! She's about to just leap to safety. Just poof, goodbye. Just straight up like Superman. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I knew it was a closet monster. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. For the most awkward reading session. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, kanji, with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna go plug this in the teacher's desk and then at the teacher's desk. Oh, there's probably outlet behind. I was like, why is she putting the plug in into the desk? But it makes sense that there's an outlet behind it. And, I'm just gonna fucking stop talking, you know. Just hold on. Alright, I had to just, jump off a cliff and come back. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? The bathroom. We're just gonna make some tea, Oh, hi, Cool Creeper 23. How's it going? Hope you have a great day today. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Yes, I noticed someone said hi to me. Thank you for telling me that, Darren. I suddenly realized how weird this sounds to explain to Monica. I read that already. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. I bet. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Gregory in club activities? My mouth gapes. Off and away! She just jumps, fucking. I don't know. It's weird. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Gregory. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. I don't know. What's that face? Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. That's cool. I like headbanging too, I guess. I spoke without thinking. How could I just say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said it. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Gregory, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because I like headbanging too. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect, except for Solaire. If you don't know him, he's a great guy. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. What, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? You headbang. I can't hate someone for having emotions. I guess that makes sense, yeah. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Gregory, I really like being friends with you. Aha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. As I take a drink of my water too. Because water's good. Gotta stay hydrated. And praise the sun. I don't know, some shit. I don't know, something smart. Yeah. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Gregory, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo hoo. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. I mean, it's not for certain yet, but maybe she'll praise the sun eventually, you know? Maybe I'll take her out. But until she praises the sun, I'm gonna have to say no. No good. No deal. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Gregory. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri put a cup of tea for each of us. Pour a cup of tea. Oh, man. Gregory, I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my, her hair. She has long hair. And you know how heavy hair can be sometimes, you know, it just snaps her fucking back into just... My. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. Totally that. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sarah's candy radar. Yeah. That's pretty dope. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding on one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh boy, it's getting hot in here. They're reading a book. Ooh. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. She wants the chocolate! Oh! But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Your expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Gregory? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? Oh, I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Just fuck already, you two. Just fuck. Just go in the closet and fuck, okay? Just get it over with. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Yuri tries to return the book to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she isn't even focused now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest is rising. Bit my tongue. Ow, fuck. Rising to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. It's so cringy how she was talking about you put her in the friend zone. Yeah. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. No, we're getting to the best part. Oh well, guess you're gonna have to wait. It's time to share poems. Gregor, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Bring it up, dude. Of course, Yuri. Why not? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Gregory? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Yuri S.C. Mignon. Colonnade 3000. Yuri visibly swallows and what? Yeah. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. Praising the sun. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so offer patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It'll probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share my poem that you Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Can't even English. Can't even words. Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing a bread for a guilty snack. My attention caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of consequence. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was that symptom. Of my, okay. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon, you guys. she's talking about the moon. She's a moon praiser. She praises the moon. You know? It's just got to throw the whole girl away now, I guess. Alright, maybe we'll give her another chance. Let's give her another chance. Where were we? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. So she's just looking at her knife in the moonlight, just like she's about to cut someone, you know. I'm a stab bitch. I'll slice the bread fresh and safe. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Interesting. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. She feeds raccoons, because raccoons like bread too, and they're people too. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me? Don't you have anything like that, Gregory? Well, yeah, I guess I do. No. Backflipping midget and bucket porn. Man, I love it when two midgets shit in a bucket. It's the best. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Individualities. Huh? Can't even English. I need to take some water. Just gonna take a needle and inject straight up water into my veins. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Amen. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, praising the sun. Forget to mention that. There really aren't many people like you, Gregor. That's exaggerating a little bit, but it's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Alright everyone, we're going to write a poem. Darren, write me a poem in chat, please. It has to be beautiful. I'll read it. And make sure there's some sun praising. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. So, there's still no psychological horror going on, so I'm kind of okay with that. It's just what I expect so far. So let's keep playing. For a little bit longer. We'll go to Sayori this time next. Sayori. Ooh. I like this one, Greg. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hit, moo. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking of other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean. But I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sarah. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. Give the rain cloud a hug. Yes. And make a nice happy rainbow. That's how it works. Proven science. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Who's messaging me? Ella est Raymond. Wait. How do you say that? Say this in the video. Ella est Raymond Mignon. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. What does it mean? Yeah, I see that. I couldn't pronounce it. Yeah, okay. But what does that mean, Darren? I didn't just say some horrifying, horrible thing in French, did I? Thanks, Gregory. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? It means she's really cute. Oh, okay. That's not... Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna... Oh, man. One second. Alright. I just had to go into streamer mode on Discord so it doesn't constantly beep. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. You pop off your scalp? Oh god, that's fucking, ugh, that's horrifying. Jesus Christ. Thank you for putting that image in my head, Sarah. Jeez. No. Okay, it's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Wait, yeah, I read that right. Each bottle, a salad to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the... I was reading that, okay. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Alright, thank you, Darren. Best moderator ever. Where was I? Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend looks through my locked front door. This is long. Finally all done, I open up and it's come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each other, every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. That's dark. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, that was long, too long. Thank you for that short story. Holy crap. So did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's because it's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Just straight up goes home, starts writing, doesn't stop, doesn't eat, just next week. Sorry, you haven't been to school. Just dead body, hang over her journal. That's brutal. That's kind of dark. That just took a turn for the worst. I am sorry. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always been having get obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Yeah. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me pessimistic. I'll let you pick who I choose next, Darren. Monica or Natsuki? Hey, Monica. Hey there, Monica. Hey, Monica. Hey there, Monica. Something. I don't know. That's just been playing in my head over and over and over. It's so annoying. Crap, I got noticed. Alright. Okay, Monica. That took forever. Hi again, Gregory. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just warning, but have you been finding inspirations in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She likes a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation off her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in the heads of hers. I don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not.
I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty off in a way. Pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Awful. Just fucking decide if you're gonna take off into space or not, lady. Just decide. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Is there? Oh well, I don't know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Don't just stop taking drugs, girl. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Oh, sine, cos. Sine, what? We're doing math now? Okay. What? Oh, I forget. Right click. Yeah. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you full of what? Damn, that's stinky. She wants the D. Right here. Proof. Says load me. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? Haha. Read the poems carefully. Do you want me to read the poem slower? I guess it's just the way it. There could be something in there that makes it important. Oh shit! I already clicked off of it. I should actually save. I was saving forever. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh, I can go ahead. Damn, I can't see the poem again. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. Shit. Now I'm gonna have to pay more attention to the poems. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Magic Mike here. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's about though. Aha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the readers. So put it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometime you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Just gonna... Thanks for listening. So, okay. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I really can't say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Feel what? Well, anything isn't that train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Mwahaha. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poems from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. So as a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. I think that was a little unnecessary. Wow, that's fucking mean. I'm gonna cry now. Jeez. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Well, you know what, Amy? I don't. Alright. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly. Do not call spiders ugly, lady. They are people too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. My favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I'll see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. Well, if her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That is mean. That is just straight up mean. What did Amy ever do to you? She helped you. I don't like you anymore. You're mean. You like spiders. Just why? Just why? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Oh man. Gotta do that stretch. Feels so good. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Oh. Okay, Darren. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. And if writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in her poem. I'll stream until 8 my time, Darren. Unless you think that's too long. Let me know what you think about that. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. I've been recording for an hour. About an hour and 20 minutes actually. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can just put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in last minute preparations. I'm gonna say alfalfa, no way, lady. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us where we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What? Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. Sneaky ass bitch. Just going around just saying, hey, these people are going to recite poems for you. Good way to get them to do things, I guess. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sari. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot asking them to recite their poems out loud, a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Praise in the sun, you know. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. That's right, folks. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. And I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Gotta stretch, yeah. Yeah. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. then the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri directly glances on everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Okay. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she something unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Recitation. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set an example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called The Afterimage of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Okay, welcome back. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Everything is made out of cotton candy. Oh my god, I wish everything was made out of cotton candy. Jeez, that is amazing. Dude, just right there, that'd be the best. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back in reality and glances around her, as if she'd bewilder even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. No, this is my first playthrough, just completely blind. I know that it's apparently going to be a psychological horror, so I'm kind of like, shit, what's going to happen, and just, I don't know. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Suri hops off her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Ah. Alright, thank you for the offer. I might have a few questions later on, but right now, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So I kind of want to be caught off guard when the psychological horror starts happening. Okay. So there's actual acts in this. Okay, thank you. Ah. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Yeah. But hearing it come from Sari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Okay, there's a total of 4 acts. Jeez. This game is bigger than I thought. Time to do a lot of reading, I guess. How close am I to Act 2, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Gregory liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Okay. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's swell. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Okay, the day before the festival, there's a twist after the cigarette. That's when Act 2 starts. Okay. Alright. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Gregory. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Gregory lower everyone's... Oh. Ow. Mean. You're so mean to me, girl. Might as well let Gregory lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really good as everyone else. Welcome back, everything is made out of cotton candy. I absolutely love that name. It is by far the best name I've ever seen. Just makes me wish everything was actually made out of cotton candy. And it also makes me really hungry. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way over to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. Oh, what I love is cotton candy ice cream. That is my favorite ice cream by far. It's so good. I love it. Just cotton candy is the best. Or cotton candy smell. I agree with you. That is awesome. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. How well? Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be a way easier. Oh, that sounds with marshmallows. Oh, dude. Next time I go to Cold Stone, I have to. Just with marshmallows on top. I agree. Friggin', just cotton candy ice cream though, with marshmallows on top. That sounds too good to be true. Way too good. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. I feel like I'm going to have a lot to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Alright, sorry, some Discord things. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. I always feel like when she goes aside, she's gonna just take off like a rocket. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Okay. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. I was going